on our way to the top, and I still keep a G in the way that I walk. Same for the way that I talk, but we don't talk much, we just stay facts. And the fact is, we like Jay Black, and we about to bring this whole game back. Now let's walk. You about to walk with Frozen. You about to walk with bros. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Yeah, we used to get it off the stove. Now we gon' get it off the rack. You're rocking with Frozen and bros. We're now in the zone. We need ice in the super chat. We about to kick in them doors. Like get on the phone. I wanna know where it's at. We at the table with legends. When they get to talking, I bet they don't tell you that. Hold up. Wait, don't cut me off while I'm talking my talk. Been on the grind on our way to the top, and I still keep a G in the way that I walk. Same for the way that I talk, but we don't talk much, we just stay facts. And the fact is, we like Jay Black, and we about to bring this whole game back. Now let's walk. You about to walk with Frozen. You about to walk. Big Froze, big Froze. Big Froze, big Froze. Now that you see it, they watch me like they watch the news. We don't do no talking, we know what they do for the views.
Welcome back to the channel, man. Happy to see y'all. Hopefully y'all happy to see me on this brittle, cold Thursday. Oh my goodness, is it cold? You know, my dumb ass, let me tell you what I did this morning. First of all, I didn't have a good morning, right? So I got twin boys. They will be 3 in February. We're hitting the stage where these little motherfuckers, they don't sleep. They don't sleep. Take wild ass regular unprompted naps at like 2:30, and then 8, 9:30 roll around. They rolling out of bed and shit, talking about juice, and then it's all night. It's all night. You know, and one of my sons, they're checking now just to they think he might be on the spectrum and showing early signs and shit like that. And he's just different, man. He is not a regular 3-year-old, 2-year-old at all. And it's getting difficult to manage at night. So I had some shitty sleep. So oldest daughter missed the bus this morning, so I had to get up super early, take her to school. So even though I didn't get a lot of sleep, I still was in a solid mood, right? I'm all right. I felt okay. So we driving and shit. Mind you, I didn't get a chance to throw no water on my face. I didn't get a chance to brush my teeth, nothing. I got to get out of bed, coal in my eyes, and drive to school and shit, right? Okay, I do that when I get to the crib. So we get in the car and shit, and, we driving school only maybe like 10 minutes up the road. We hit a light. And I start trying to have a little conversation and shit. We chopping it up and shit. I noticed we started having a good conversation for like the first 2 minutes and shit. And then she got like real quiet and she's like looking out the window this way and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah. I'm like, did I say something you ain't like? She was like, oh no, that you good. So I'm like thinking to myself, why did she just shut down? We just had a good conversation. Like, we were having a good conversation. Why did she shut down? So I'm like, you sure you all right? She's like, yes. And then I hear the little double quick tap on the window, like do, to crack it a little bit. Now, mind you, it's 10 degrees outside. So I'm like, why you got the window down? She's like, it's hot. I said, I don't even got the heat on. So I'm driving and shit. So I look to the left and I'm like, I said, yo, my fucking breast thing? She's on my, yes, Dad. I'm like, yo. Why you couldn't just say that? We over here having a good ass conversation and shit. You go silent on me, do the shit out the window, get a little crack on it. You ain't even looking at me and shit. She's sitting there like this. It took me a second to catch on. I'm like, oh, I'm like, yo, my fucking breast thing? She's talking about, yes. I'm like, all right, you goofy ass Mr. Bus. Talking about, I'm gonna be late. I don't want a detention. All right, cool. Yeah, my fucking breast thing. I ain't get a chance to brush my teeth yet. I'm like, yo, something wrong. You know what I'm saying? There was a little butt on my breath. I can't lie, but, considering the circumstances and shit, it was slightly justifiable. You know? I'm like, damn. I got back to the crib. I brushed this shit out my teeth. My fucking gums was bleeding. Now I'm over brushing. You know? That shit hurt my feelings and shit. Messed up my breath, messed up a good convo. You know? Nah, you got to keep Orbiter Trotter in the car at all times. No, listen, I am not that dude. Just gotta go brush your teeth. I'm never dumping no Trident or no juicy fruit or no Hubba Bubba, any of that shit over some stank breath. I'm keeping it a bean. That ain't wavy to me. You know, just raw gum over top of the shit breath is flagrant. You know, it's fragrant. That ain't really thorough under no circumstances, in my opinion. You know. Using gum as a replacement for brushing your teeth is because now you got shit with a speck of mint on it. You know, now it's doo-doo breath with a Trident, you know, type shit. Respectfully, that ain't the way to do it. That ain't the way to do it. Keep them Altoids in the whips. Yeah, my pops was always like that. You know what I mean? Shout out to my pop when I was a young boy. I always thought he was a doo-doo breath asshole head. But he was sharp, though. Kept the mints and shit like that. You know what I mean? I just thought I was a little underwhelmed that our convo got cut short. You know? That was more of what bothered me. Because of breath. Like, we was having a good convo. Brody said, nah, bros, Frozen's just a little Band-Aid. It's just a little Band-Aid till you get back to the crib. I don't know if gum would have saved the convo, though. You know, I don't know if a gum would have saved the combo, respectfully. Okay. How y'all feeling this morning? Yo, y'all want to see something? Hold on, let me show y'all something real quick. I'll show y'all multiple times throughout this stream and shit real quick, but let me show y'all something right fast. I want to show y'all something. Look at bros. Yeah. Look at Brosy. I know a lot of y'all have saw this already and shit, but for the ones who haven't, I'll be posting this throughout the joint though. Bros TV, he dropped 2 blogs last night. It was good. It was good. I can't lie. So I get back to the crib and shit, and bro's got like 40 windows open, right? Let me see if I can. Okay, y'all can see it. So look, he got edit. Hold on, let me show y'all. He got editing shit open. Got my shit all discombobulated, like not closing windows and shit like that. So look, I don't know where this came from or what day this was, but look what I stumbled across. Froze me on my dick, froze me on my dick, froze me on my dick. Froze me on my dick, froze me on my dick, froze me on my dick. Like, what the fuck was that about? I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, he come off the intro. When did I sign off on a remix? When the fuck did we clear a remix, zone? When did we clear the remix? Froze me on my dick, froze me on my dick, froze me on my dick. Froze me on my dick, froze me on my dick, froze me on my dick. Yo, you see me paying no mind? That's how you know that's normal for us. Yeah, I mean, like, froze me on my dick, froze me on my, like, oh, I was cooking a little bit. Like, what's that about? Oh my God! Now, first off, okay, let's get a little reaction real quick to bro.
Welcome to the channel. Hit that like button. Hit that
subscribe. Let's start there. All right. First of all, start off. He's very nervous, but it's okay. I told him he was going to be nervous.
Subscribe button. I got to be honest with y'all. I'm nervous.
Bros is nervous. Bros is nervous. He was nervous for about the first 5 minutes. What's funny is he cut a 30-minute blog. I don't know who told him to cut 30 minutes. He's not monetized. He's not even allowed to post 30-minute videos. You're only allowed to post 15-minute videos until you get monetized, right? So he has to chop his first video into 2 videos. He come over last night around like 10 o'clock. You know, he don't smoke like that no more. He like, yo, smoke a L with me. I want to watch the blog together before I drop it. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm noticing in the first 4 minutes, he's nervous, but he's doing good. Because I told him, I said, it's okay to be nervous because you're being real. You're not lying to the people. You're not trying to be cool. That blends. That bleeds. They're able to see that, right?
Reaching out like.
But he got in his bag very quickly in this blog. Like we got halfway through, especially when we got to the second video, I paused and I said, yo, at some point you got comfortable because you cooking this shit. You cooking this shit. Somebody reach out to somebody. Are we having conversation? Mac draws the line over Remy.
What she
What is
like, you know what I'm saying? She like did like, you know, backdoor shit. Like, you know what I mean? Come in and try to infiltrate and try to like get people to try.
why does Smack start wiggling? Smack definitely started pop locking and shit. It's a good video, y'all. Make sure y'all go check it out. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Bro's already at 245 subscribers. That's fire. That's fire. Hold on, just in case y'all didn't subscribe to Bros yet, make sure y'all go watch his blog after this. Bros off to the races. Smack was definitely getting loose with his shoulders. I really didn't, you know, that's how you could tell that shit bothered him. I just posted it right there, FrozenbergTV. But I tell you what, I was impressed with him after the first half of the blog because he started cooking it. You know, just outside of the first nerves out of the first video, he started cooking it. Shout out to Bros. He more of a natural in this shit than he think. I'll post his channel multiple times throughout the day just so y'all don't forget as we run this show. Today is the first round of the tournament. Today, the first round of the tournament. Yeah, we got 4 song battles today. We got, Bros is looking for mods too. Bros looking for mods too if you want to mod his channel. We got 4 battles today for the first round. It's going to be a movie. That's going to be more towards the middle of the show. Right here, I want to get a little bit more into this Smack interview.
Is, you know, cool one of the founders.
Smack is, in this interview, shout out to Knowledge. In this interview, you know, Smack talking. You know, Smack talking. He's answering questions that he relatively usually wouldn't answer. He's being asked questions that I really haven't really seen him ask. And dare I say he taking the gloves off. No diddy. Oh, man, I thought we was doing that in the PM. Would you rather wait till you get home, Bros? Because we can do a second show later tonight when you're home in the building. Would you rather do that? And we can just do the tournament by itself. We don't have to blend it with the morning show. You cool with that? Y'all want to do that? Y'all want to pull back up around like 6, 7 o'clock? We'll do a PM show strictly for the tournament. That way Bros don't got to be a judge from his phone. Okay, Bros said, no, I wanted to be there. Yeah. Wait for Bros. All right, we're doing it tonight, 7 o'clock. 7 p.m., y'all. It's still happening today, 7 p.m. 7 p.m., we ain't doing that. Yeah, all right, that's cool. 7 p.m., all right. 7 p.m. tonight, we'll start the song tournament. That's a fact. Good call, Bros. Better in the PM. Yeah, you're right. That's a good call, y'all. A couple people get off work. Everybody want to get their Zah lit. Yeah, we'll do it that way. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool with me. That's cool with me. So we'll do the song tournament tonight. That way Bros could be in the building for it. I like that. Good suggestion, y'all. So, Smack talking.
And not only him, saying some of the illest shit, you know what I'm saying? But then he came back, he had a little harder time, I feel like, in the culture. But now he's resurgence and he's on beat.
Jay Mills, yeah.
He cooking. You know, he took Goods and DNA down respectfully. You know what I'm saying? He's dismantling Verb right now on the net. Jack boy, he's really going on a run.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think about? And then not only him now, the whole culture is different. Everybody, and I see you guys promoting it and everything like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I like it. I like it. It's this new energy and a new form of just creativity that, like, I think that the culture need, because just having a pen game when it comes to the acapella battle rap style is one thing. We done did that shit for, like, 17, 18 years straight. You know what I'm saying? I think we started in 2009. It's 2000 and, like, 26 right now.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's damn near like 18 years. I even, my math kind of off, whatever. But you know what I mean?
Yo, soon as Smack get in any problem solving dilemma, he start losing himself. He tell me, I don't whatever. I don't know how many years I've been doing it. I've just been doing it for a lot of years.
I like it just because it shows a different element or a different skill set that, like, you gotta have to really call yourself, you know what I'm saying, an MC or a battle rapper. So, I like where it's going, and you see, us promoting everybody's posts, diss track on the gram and all that. So, it's cool. And I think Jay Mills is, one of the founding fathers of this culture, period, hands down. So for him to, like, take it in a whole different spin and really, like, get everybody, feathers ruffled up where they gotta participate in this new fucking, trend of expression, I think it is.
Yo, I love Smack, cuz. Smack my nigga, I can't lie to you, bro. You talking about somebody who really from around the way, started hustling young, and you could just tell, man, Smack just been on the road hustling since he was, in high school. Because he damn sure wasn't going to class. Smack was out in the streets getting paper. Respectfully. Smack is funny as shit without trying, bro. I can't lie. Smack wasn't going to no damn geometry or no science. Smack know 27 words. And like spades and like 3 possibles. And in any event, he can't use them 27 words. He start replacing that shit with you know what I'm saying? And he start replacing that shit with that type shit. That's when he's his word bank starting to get a little skinny.
It's dope, you know what I mean? And I'm all for it.
Can we see you guys again working with Jay Mills and bringing him, back to this and see how?
Good question, Knowledge.
I guess it translates.
Jay Mills is always welcome. Like, Jay Mills, like, I don't got no problem. Jay Mills is always welcome. I just don't hear from him.
Okay.
Like, I gotta call him too. I can't just say people don't.
Right.
I haven't called me and called the rest of my brother though. I got love for Mills. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing. You know what I mean? Mills is Mills. Like, right. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? He's always welcome. On my strength when it comes to, like, whatever the fuck I got going on. Mills is Mills. You know what I'm saying? I got love and respect for Mills. You know what I mean? I just don't speak to him every day.
Okay.
Just like I don't speak to a lot of niggas every day.
No, I respect it.
I don't speak to none of these niggas every day.
Right.
Look, Smack be getting attitudes and shit. Look, I don't speak to niggas every day. Some niggas, man, I don't speak to none of these niggas every day. Smack be annoyed and happy throughout the interview and shit. Like, why did I do this?
You know what I'm saying? But I love everybody. You know what I mean? When I see them, ain't nothing changed.
You done built an amazing culture.
Yeah.
So many great classics. I know I said that was the last one, but I just thought of somebody that I definitely would love to see on the platform. And even this battle, I'd love to see on your platform as well, is Hitman Holla, man. Hitman Holla, and the battle I'd like to see is him and Lux. Like, that's been brewing. These guys got their little tension and things like that. Lux feel like he been tucking tail. That's his words. You know what I'm saying? But I'd love to see you guys work with Hitman again, because you guys have made such amazing history with that record.
I mean, well, Hitman is cool, you know what I'm saying? You know, Hitman is Hitman, you know what I mean? He's become his own businessman. It's just the business that this don't make sense to me.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know what I mean, a lot of these dudes try to like overtax me or overcharge me when it comes down to like what they do. And I'm never going for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? And this shit is public record. Like, you know what I'm saying? They said that, like, yo, they gotta pay me more. I'm not paying nobody more. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting. I'm so glad Smack said that, because that's the truth. It's a few key words that he said there. It's very true. And I hope the fans hear that and understand what he's actually saying. It's always business when it's something that benefits them. And then, you know, if it's on the other side of it, it's loyalty. It's not just a Smack problem. It's a entertainment business problem. So we can't give Smack the case in a solo way. But I'm never paying more. Niggas be trying to come here and tax me. I'm never paying more. I'm never doing that. And it's like, so if you're never doing that, have you ever been on the other side of it? Have you ever paid somebody less than you knew they were worth when you were getting over on them? Have you ever? I'm sure URL has scored in negotiations that way. Every battle league has. Damn, we got him for the low. I thought it was going to cost 5 bands. It only cost $2,800. You can't be okay all the time with getting dudes for the low on discounted prices and then also feel like when the big show comes around or people who have a portfolio, people... You know what I notice? Unless you're in that circle, the moment you become a battle rapper that's an entity that don't need that a big league can't sell you on the stage, they don't want to work with you anymore. You ever notice that? The moment a battle rapper, unless you're in the circle, the moment a battle rapper transcends into something different, his own brand, starts figuring out his worth, is able to gather metrics to show you what he brings to the table to a certain degree, and can say, well, this is why I want that, because this is what I bring in. Once you hit that, there's no use for you anymore. And to me, that's eye-opening. You know Hitman was working with your competitor. You know Hitman had headlined a bunch of your competitors' biggest events, all the max outs. Hitman featured on all of them. I'm almost positive that Hitman and ARP had a partnership. I don't think ARP was paying him like he was paying regular battle rappers. Here's your front end and here's the back end after the battle. Holla works on percentages, pay-per-view percentages, door money. There's a different level of payment when it comes to paying somebody like Hitman because there's a different audience when he pulls up. The problem with URL and Hitman is URL operates under the notion that they are the look. And in most cases, they are. 85% of battle rappers, if they get on a URL card, a main URL card, it's a look for them. But not all of them. There are battlers where it's the look for URL. Or bare minimum, even. So, if Hitman's going to come battle Lux, that's not a shot for Hitman. That's not just a good look for Hitman. It's fucking Hitman. He's on TV 45 times a day. 100 times a week. Touring the country. Arenas. I know. I went to the Barclays Center to see him in Brooklyn. Was backstage and everything. So, I think the problem is there's a disconnect. Battle leagues like working with battlers who are talented but need work. I'm going to say that again. Battle leagues like working with battlers that are talented, but also they need work. It's easy to navigate the paywall with that. Unless Hitman asks for $100,000 up front, I just don't know where the overpay could come in at. You know what he brings back. You know the energy he brings. Somebody else got to be able to make some money around here. Somebody. Right? And then there's also a notion that Smack makes battle rappers. Well, I think Smack can introduce you to battle rappers. And I think Smack could brand battle rappers. But how do you introduce, brand, and successfully grow a trash-ass battler? Has it ever been done? Has it ever been done? A trash-ass battle rapper with minimal talent, no skills, but because he's on Smack, he's a star. Has there been one of those guys? No. For the most part, you can be given the stage. Yeah, you can put me on the court. You can put a Lakers jersey on me. But if I can't shoot, if I can't dribble, if I can't play defense, if I doesn't matter that you put me on the court if I can't hoop. I see Jack Boy, I see Dot. Now, I'll give you an example. I see somebody saying Ryder. I'll get back to the Dot thing. Let's use Ryder as an example. I think that's a terrible example. I think that's a terrible example. We've seen Ryder literally leave Earth in a battle. Also, none of the names you name are even remotely close to being stars or main guys. None of the guys you name have even sniffed top tier, have even sniffed feature battler. I don't think low tier and card fillers are what I'm talking about, right? Like, again, if you can drop the Discord link, I got you. You guys are just naming people you think ass, right? But that doesn't mean that they're not talented. That doesn't mean that they didn't have moments. I'm talking about featured guys. I'm talking about guys that you actually give a fuck about. You know, it's really hard to do that. It's really hard to just be completely not talented and being able to be marketed and sold as one of the world's most respected artists. First of all, Dot's run on URL was so short. What was it, 2, 3 battles a year? How many battles does Dot have on URL? He's got Dot versus Bill Collect. Like, how many URL battles does Dot have? You said Big T. Big T's a Hall of Famer, bro. You know? Big T's a Hall of Famer, bro. I'm not saying first ballot or anything, but for Big T's a Hall of Famer, in my opinion. So, you know, my point of that is, you know, there are guys who have to get there and actually work and be, you know, good and actually, you know, have some ability to be able to be, you know, be loved or accepted by the fans. You know? So, like, look, you guys are saying Young Ill and shit. You guys are crazy, man. You guys are crazy. You guys have lost your mind. You guys have lost your mind. I'm sorry. Let me explain something to you. In the first 2 to 3 years of URL, Young Ill was one of the biggest stars they had. Like, if you weren't here for Young Ill's prime, it was a really good time in battle rap. I can't lie. That was a good time. You know, like when Young Cannon and Rich Dollars was around that era, like, excuse me, not Young Cannon, Young Ill. When Young Ill and Rich Dollars, like, that was a good time. Ill was really good in his prime. Man, he was entertaining as shit. He was funny. He had charisma. He was the first original Big Three. It wasn't just Averb and Hitman. It was Averb, Hitman, and Ill. And nobody was sure if Ill wasn't better than both of them. There was a time where we weren't sure on that. Damn, who? Young Ill might be number 1 out of the St. Louis. You know, this is before Magic was even thought of. You know, the original Big Three was Ill, Verb, and Holla. You know, so I don't know, man. Smack has a way of speaking like it's loyalty if it's against what he says, and it's a business if it fits what he says. It just sounds like a dictatorship to me.
I'm not, like, you know what I'm
Fro's mad about opinions. I'm not mad about anything. Napkins in the chat for Jay Rich.
saying? Because it is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying, as far as Hitman, like, you know what I mean? He do what he do, we do what we do. You know what I mean? I would love to work with him
Y'all
too.
just seen each other too, not too long ago, I think.
Huh?
Did y'all see each other? Like, I think last summer or something like that?
I see Hitman when I see Hitman.
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
it's love when I see him.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
nothing personal.
Right.
It's not nothing personal. It's 5-minute hugs when I see him. Yo,
Gotcha.
yo, what's
Gotcha.
up, yo?
Okay,
You know what I mean? We out, we party and shit. We do what we do. But
Right.
when it comes to the business, business is business, and business is never personal. So I don't be mad.
Business is always personal. It is always personal in battle rap. Don't let anybody tell you that. Yes, it is. Twerk a star without a URL push, real self-sabotage. But what about the moments that he had on URL when he had the moments? Being on that stage and then having moments is what matters. Respectfully. You got to have moments. You know, so it's just business when it comes to Hitman, but it's not business when it comes to Easy. Picking and choosing. Contradiction, contradiction, contradiction. But Smack ain't the only one who do it. Smack just don't never talk that often.
At nobody. Like, you know what I mean? I just do the business that works for me and my company and what me and my movement could actually, you know what I'm saying? What makes sense for me and my movement.
Now let's just stop here. I know I keep pausing it. Do you hear that? See, that sounds not flagrant at all. But wait a minute. Why is it okay for a league owner to do what's best for him and his business, but a battler cannot do that? Unless we consider you family. Why can battle league owners do what's best for business, but when a battler does it, it's personal? Listen, I love Smack as much as you do. This is bullshit. And if ARP was sitting up here saying this, I'd say it's bullshit. If Organic was up here saying this, I would say it's bullshit. I don't give a fuck how cool we are. This is bullshit. This is dictatorship. This is not fair. This is playing favorites. This is cornering the market. It's a lot of things. Just listen to what he's saying.
And, you know, everybody do the same for their movement. So, like, if it can't, you know what I mean, come to some type of, you know, mutual, you know what I mean, agreement where, you know what I'm saying, is beneficial for all parties, then, you know what I mean, it just ain't gonna happen. But, yeah, that's just basically what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's all up.
Man, Smack, yo, this has definitely been one of the realest hip-hop is real Smack interviews. You know,
You've been asking me for one.
This is the same reason you had a fallout with Smack. I didn't have this fallout with Smack. I never had an issue with Smack. Me and Smack never had any bad words. We never had a disagreement. We never had a bad conversation. I actually got good and funny stories about Smack. It was Beasley that I had the issue with. My PG contract was up. I had battled QP, B Magic, JC, Real Deal, QP, JC, B Magic, Real Deal, Big K. I had 5 Smack battles. I completed my 2-year contract under the PG deal. When they sent me another contract to re-sign for another 2 years, the cap out on the payout was $900. I asked Beasley, could you just make it $1,000? Just to make me feel like I jumped in a payment rate. You know, I've been here for 2 years. I've been getting $400, $500, $300, $250. Here's a new deal. You're obviously trying to re-sign me, so you see some potential in me. Let's just do the $1,000 just to make me feel better. I feel like I got a pay jump. And he texted me back and he said, 900, all or nothing. So me being the young 20-year-old kid that I was, I did some corny shit and I went on Twitter and I said, URL's trying to re-sign me for $900 a battle. They lost their fucking mind. Terrible decision by me. It was so unprofessional. And Beasley had every right to be mad. And he was very upset. We got to texting back and forth. And then it went from business to insults. And he insulted me, and then I took it to another level. You know, I didn't match his disrespect. I went past it. And we've never had a conversation since that day. Since that day, we've never had a conversation. So I don't know if I was worth that much money at the point, but I know if you want to pay me $900 and I want $1,000, I didn't think that was a big deal. But it was a control thing. Nah, I said 900. That's what it is. Now, you know what, Froze? You young. We got you when you was fucking 17, 18 years old. Yeah, $1,000 a battle. It ain't gonna hurt nobody. Let's do it. But it was just a control thing. You know, would you apologize, Froze? Well, I have. I reached out to him, I think, 2 to 3 times and apologized. The problem is, I don't know what his relationship is with Rain outside of being his manager. I don't know if they're related, how you know, what ties them in outside of him being his manager. I would assume it's something more than that. Me and Rain had issues. And I remember Rain said, you'll never battle on URL again. I'm going to make sure of it. I didn't know what his position was or what he does for URL to say that, but he wasn't wrong. Now, yes, he was, because P tried to sign me to a 3-battle deal versus he wanted me to battle Ace Amin, Jack Boy, and Bill Collector. That's what, after the Ill Will battle, that's what they tried to do. They offered me a 3-battle deal, Jack Boy, Ace Amin, Bill Collector were the 3 battles. So fast forward, URL stopped messing with me. RBE hits the scene, but RBE wasn't RBE. I do RBE's first 2 main events. I start battling some new guys, and then me and ARP had a falling out. I set a bar he didn't like. He put a meme in my battle, and we didn't talk for years. So then at that point, I was out of work. You know, so you know what it's tough. It's tough. It's tough to manage, and I wasn't good at my business at the time. And battle leagues, I can't say they don't prey on that. They do. They do. And I also say that, you know, it's a respect thing from, you know, totally understanding that, you know, it's a big platform, but damn, I gotta mean something, right? Do I mean something in here? You know, so that's
for a long time.
Yeah, no, you know, listen.
You've been asking me for one of these for a long time.
I know I get annoyed, Smack. I know sometimes I get annoyed, man. But you know, I work for the people. You know what I'm saying? And my job is asking.
And I still ain't get my. I ain't get. You owe me like 3 years of Christmas presents.
Christmas sneakers and shit.
You know what I'm
I ain't
saying?
gonna front after this one. I got.
We see that comment all the time. You guys need a union. How can you get a union when battlers are flippable? We need to be in. The battlers need to be in cahoots. The battlers need to be in agreement. The battlers need to be on the same team to form a union. You shitting me? No fucking union jumping off around this joint. We got some diss tracks we're gonna react to too, respectfully. You can't trust the battle rapper standing next to you. You see battle rappers paying in. Thank you. Contradiction. You think battle rappers are gonna pay in to a union? Fuck no. This ain't FedEx. Battlers are cool. Here's the problem. You know why the system is never fixable? You know why the system is unfixable and it will never be fixed unless a billionaire comes in and takes over? There are too many battlers that will settle for the crumbs that they're paid. There are still battlers who will take a URL battle, a World Dom battle, a Max Out battle as a form of payment. I stopped that shit a long time ago. Yo, I only got $1,000 for you, but I got Geechee. I don't give a fuck if it's Geechee or Michi. I still want what I want. Don't say, yo, I usually pay you $5 grand, but I only got 2 today, but I got Geechee for you. Oh, now I'm gonna fuck who it is. But there's so many battlers that take payments in that way. And I'm hypothetically speaking. Hey, yo, Your Honor, you know, you been struggling lately. You ain't really hot right now. You know, it ain't really shit going on around your name. Boom, I got a little 1,500 for you. I wanted $3,000. $3,000 ain't crazy either, but depending on who you ask, right? Well, look, I got 15, but we got Rex for you. There's not enough battlers to say, hey, listen, I appreciate the Rex matchup, but I'll have to pass on it if it's only for this price. And then you got battlers who aren't worth fucking $100, and they fix their face to say 1,500. So there's no way to fix it. There's always a replacement. There's always a replacement. I'll give you an example. If a battle league calls me and they're not even a big battle league, let's just say they're a promoter. Froze, we want you to battle. We want you to battle Hurricane Snicker Bar from Utah. How much you want? And it's like, give me $6,000. All right, Froze, let me talk to the team. That don't sound like a bad number. We might be with it. They get back to the team like, yo, Froze said Hurricane Snicker he'd do for $6,000. Pause on a Hurricane Snicker, right? And somebody in the group is like, well, hold on. I don't mind paying Froze 6, but let's just ask a couple other niggas. And then they call Suge. And then they call Danny Myers. They only asked for 3. They was ready to give me the 6. But they called another battle rapper with a good name, maybe a little bit bigger name or around the same name. And now I don't get the $6,000 because other battlers will take pennies off the dollar just to get anything. You know, so it's just fucked up. And the battle league owners, they know it.
I got to open up the check.
Because you know you know the YouTube gonna look right.
Send me the invoice.
Yeah,
send me the invoice because right now after this conversation,
I'm definitely gonna do that.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't holding back. I ain't holding back. Don't hold back on me. Nah.
No, I'm not. You well worth it, well deserved.
Nigga said Easy got hacked. All right. Wait a minute. Did he get hacked? Oh, they got him. What the fuck is this?
Real users and real responsibility.
Oh, they got him. Oh, they got him. Y'all want me to call him? I didn't fleet his like last 3 calls and shit. He might not and ain't return them. He might not answer these Jones. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Yo, let me give him a call real quick. Let him know he hacked. All right, we gonna call him. That shit ain't even ring. Let me find out he blocked me. This shit don't say delivered. He blocked me. Oh, he might have blocked me. Oh no, it's delivered. It delivered. All right. I just texted him. Damn. That ain't funny. What the fuck? What is that? How do you even get your I seen it. Somebody got me. Ah! What do you mean somebody got you? Oh. Oh my God. Bros, get home. Get home. We got to change our passwords. We got to lock this shit up. We got to secure it right now. Damn, bro. They got the battles. They got everything. How does that? I've never even. Has that ever happened to anybody you've been a YouTube fan of? Yo. Froze, I know your shit ain't secured either. Shit, you shitting me? Well, hang on. Hang on a second here. Hold on real quick. This is crazy, bro. Password was easy, 1, 2, 3. Like, bro. I just asked him. I said, how do it happen? He said, I'm not sure. Oh my God. This is crazy. Hold on, y'all. This shit got me bitching. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It happens when you click a link sent to email. It's been going around VR space too. Somebody has access to his account and clicked a bad link. Okay, cool thing about Froze is I don't click no links. Yeah. I don't get into the link shit. No diddy. Don't forget Discord drop. My guy, I got you. Give me a second. What battles ARP put the meme in? Me versus Heavy Half. They messing up the algorithm. And okay. Yeah, so somebody definitely clicked the link. For sure. He should be able to get it back. Just hopefully they don't go in there and start deleting videos. You know? Yeah, I don't never click no link on nothing. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if it's important. That shit might be important. They might tell me they ready to lock my dumb ass up for back taxes. I'm not opening it. Come get me. Free Froze. I'm stepping about it. Come get me. I'm not clicking nothing. That's crazy. I pray they don't delete nothing. Well, I'll tell you why. Me too, Lee. And if they don't, we going to start the Frozone Battle League, and you got a spot here. All right? Just to let you know, Lee, you got a home. So if something go left, you can't get your shit back, and they just shut down shop, pull up. We got you here at the Frozone, Lee. We fucks with you. Respectfully. They said Cass went at him. Oh, shit. Damn. That's a tough joint. I can't lie. Yeah, we got you, Lee. Niggas on there selling Bitcoin on his shit right now, bro. That is crazy to me. Quarter Lab, where the fuck is y'all at? Nah, me trying to steal his talent in a time of distress is crazy. That's not thorough at all. Lee, I take that back. You're not welcome here, Lee. You know, I don't want to be looking like I'm trying to, you know, that shit corny. All right, hold up. Because this is a sign, y'all. This is a sign, and I ain't gonna lie to you. I just want to do this real quick before we continue the show, if y'all don't mind. If y'all don't mind. Everybody in the chat active? Everybody in the chat active right now? We lit? All right, just do me this favor. Hold on. Hold on. Everybody look in the comments real quick. There it go. There, hold on. Hold on. Why didn't they show up? There you go, Frozenberg 2 right there. FrozenbergTv 2, that's the backup page. Y'all, everybody go hit the subscribe button. We got to protect the investment. Right there, FrozenbergTV 2 is right there. Just hit the jong, say go to channel, and just hit the subscribe button. We got to start making sure we build this backup shit, respectfully. Right? So I'm just going to be commenting from this jong. Mods, help me out. Help me out, Moz. We got to get this backup page right. FrozenbergTv too. All right. Niggas talking about easy to Bitcoin capping. Y'all so corny. Y'all take motherfuckers' pains and make it funny. This niggas talking about that's karma. Everybody been getting hacked. No, I've seen everybody's Twitter pages getting hacked. They got Jazz. They getting everybody. He flagged and he took a nigga wife and he want security to crash out. Come on, y'all. Plus, we might have to spin on page 2. That don't work. Drop a link with like you did with bros. I just seen people say I'm subscribed. Did anybody have trouble? Hold up. Yeah, I'm seeing new subscribers. It's working. Your shit broke. Hold on. Let me see. All right, hold on. That's the backup froze. I'm checking now. Yeah, I hope so. I hope I didn't just drop a freaky link. Yeah. That's the link right there. Right there. If my mods can just get second comb, my mods is posting it. All my mods is posting it. So if you in here, just go subscribe to the backup page. They hacking shit. The Yick Yuckers is working overtime. All right. We got Yick Yuckers on the horizon. And we need to prepare for battle. All right, Zone. We're not looking for no war, but we need to prepare for battle. You know, as the UK niggas would say, prepare for battle. It's real out this joint. Rosenberg Raw, he ain't getting no holes at all. He a ginger with no raps at all, and I won't sub to your channel at all. That shit was so dookie. You wrote 4 sentences in my chat box about how you ain't gonna subscribe with some corny ass bars. That also be the problem too. We can't get no new talent in battle rap because it's booty ass niggas like that who'll be writing booty ass shit like that. Rosenberg Raw, he ain't get no hoes at all. That don't even really rhyme like that. He a ginger with no raps at all. You rhymed at all with at all. Super filler in your first bar. That's ass. And I won't sub to your channel at all. You rhymed at all, and at all. With no in between. You ass. And I know you really rap too. And I want to tell you, you poop. Stop. You're not like us. All right? You're not us. We're the rappers. You're nothing like us. All right, you just rhymed at all with at all with at all. That shit was duty. That shit was my breath when I woke up this morning out of bed before I brushed my teeth. That shit was booty. Please don't subscribe. You're not like us. All right, hold on. All right, John the Don dropped a diss track record, and it's called The Woo Man. I didn't know what it meant. He's talking about woo when Mad for him had that initiation. Right? It's terrible? Nah, I can't take y'all word for that anyway. But is it terrible? It's only 153. It ain't even a long jaw. All right, let's get it. The long jaw is crazy.
The whole time he would line the story of a legend. We gon' start from the beginning. Coming out of Jersey, Inglewood to be specific. Born.
He talking about I don't rap. We know you don't rap. We know. You ain't got to tell us that.
Story of a legend. We gon' start from the beginning. Coming out of Jersey, Inglewood to be specific. Born as Salim, later on became furious. Salim means safe, can't even take his name serious. Family had enough and was letting them go willingly. Sent them out to Harlem, got fed to the wolves literally. Now he reppin' Drew Ham, running with his new fam. Wanted them to jump shit, but that wasn't the crew's plan. Trying to run a few scams. Heard he turned slime for a buck, became a barber. Whole time he would line niggas up. Got ran out the shop where the action was made. He left his clippers, you would think he came back for a fade. That was back in the days, they wasn't jacking his ways. Scotty Barnes' agent, he had to rap to get paid. But you could dream still to get the best out of life. That ain't gonna make a meek meal just cause he fell out with ice. If he called himself a pimp, what does that tell about his wife? What that tell about his home? He was never alone. Nigga last name Blodge, and what the hell hell is a Jones? Pardon me, I'm just setting the tone. Remember Summer Madness 3, stage 48 was packed. Mad verse.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I gotta be honest with you guys. I'm not feeling it. No, I can't lie. His first joint was fire. His first joint was fire. So I'm not gonna front on John Giant, act like he ass. I don't know. I thought he overthought this one. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Serious, got caught up there to rap. He had 3 strippers with him trying to distract. Probably would've worked if them bitches wasn't whack.
Is that a fucking trumpet? Is that a trumpet on the highs? Yeah. Is that a trumpet? No bullshit. Saxophone, what is it? I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. This beat is like, because I see people saying they like the beat. Yeah, I'm hearing trumpets. Y'all hearing sax? Okay, here's the thing. You know, for me, the beat is giving me like 90s porno entry. Like, yeah, like you know how the 90s joint they used to start, and then it would show like basically like a trailer of the bitches getting cooked. But you couldn't hear like none of the action. They just had like a song playing over it. Yeah, bitches getting dogged. It's giving me that kind of vibe, like 90s Yorno intro vibe with the beat.
Brody thought he was cool, still was on his way to lose. Even if he ain't get put to sleep, the battle was a snooze. It had to be the shoes, maybe best to only wear Crocs round him. No Ricks, cause the woo got the flare knocked out. Then he left the venue in his girl car. Viral on the net, I know it sucks to be a world star. Obsessing over niggas, yeah, the guy was moving sus. And now he's 40 plus, still trying to be tough. Like he wanna fight when he could barely move a joint. He even fought a bum on the street to prove a point. I'm pretty sure he was a dropout, that was a classless mission. Must've loved language arts, but the math hit different. Now his status slipping, cause he lacked conviction. If we haven't finished, time to trash them Britons. Don't attack the critics, how constructive of me. If this for all of the above, go suck on the D. Fat.
You know, smooth low 5. Smooth 5. Smooth 5. I'll give it a low 5. You know, and then bar didn't help it either. First joint he dropped was fire. You know, smooth 5. Low 5. Low 4-5. You know? Low 4-5. You know? Yeah, big bro. You know, like Engineer was definitely off of Molly. John in there doing his ad libs, you know, the producer rubbing on his nipples. I mean, he ecstasied out of his fucking mind. John walk out the booth and shit. He try to stop real quick. Yeah, you want to punch in? Freaky ass. Nigga's playing with his nips. John walk out the studio. He talking about, you want to punch in? you horny as shit recording this track, bro. You good? Get him some water. Hey, remember Martin and Bad Boys 2 when he got the exit? That's a nice fucking fish, big fucking eyes, but a nice fucking fish. Yeah, you know, his producer was on that type time, and he sold John on his beat. I know John. I know his thoughts while he was being sold on his beat was like, I don't know, I feel like this might be ass, and boy like, nah, bro, this shit just sold him. John when he gets his better thoughts, he knew this beat wasn't it. You know, not gonna lie to you, I'm disappointed in this one, John. The first one you dropped fire. Get back to that. Let's get back to the rapping. You know, this shit ain't have Yonkers or Atlanta sprinkled on it. You know, this was some Vermont, Montana, South Dakota shit. You way better than that, John. I need more. If we're gonna bomb on Sirius, we got to get him out of there. Like, you left to do Sirius to win this round. Low key, they both dropped too. Sirius, low key, because I thought his second joint was poop too. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I thought, Wyoming. I thought Sirius Jones' second disc was doo-doo, and I thought, John Jones was doo-doo. So now, respectfully, it's either a no contest round, or you could make a case Jones might have got a point here. Now we cut Sirius shit off in the middle yesterday. Both of them said some flagrant shit. He said, fuck all of the above. Why don't you just suck the D? That's what John said. Jones said some even crazier shit. He was like, we go ape shit. Something, let the case spit. Why don't you promise us you don't take dick? What's up with y'all? Why y'all be doing these freaky lines and shit? It's a deter. It's a Yeah. Cone said that means niggas out here flirting. Come on, man. Damn, is it another diss out? I was expecting a little bit more heat. Anybody else drop some shit? Come on, Mills. Find somebody to fucking make you mad so we can get back to bombing or something. Somebody got to piss Mills off. I don't want to be the guy. Okay, King Bao put out a diss. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to be honest with you. Come on, you supposed to know that, Froze. Shut up. Now, hold on. I'm going to keep it a bean. Verb had a new joint, too. I can't play Verb music. He going to flag my shit. This what I will say. Y'all make sure, if y'all think King Bao shit ass, you just make sure you say that in the comment section. Because I tell you right now, ain't no battle rappers really trying to put that out there and have that on their name. Yeah, I see the fans. They don't have no problem. Now this shit ass. This shit ass. Well, I'm going to keep it a bean, though. Battle rappers ain't really jumping out the window to tell King Bao nothing he do ass. I might even have seen a couple of your hey, Bao, this shit fire. Ain't nobody going to tell him his ass. Ain't nobody going to tell Bao to his face his ass. Oh, my God. Hold on. Who the fuck is this? King Crash. Come outside. Tay-Rock this. Oh, shit. Who this? Smoke Run Battle League. Okay, little 2,000 views. Just somebody. Comments. This shit crazy. Let's go. First shot has been fired. This shit fire. Hey, yo, Rock, come outside. We in the rack. Go crazy. Come outside, Tay-Tay. Oh, shit. I don't know who the fuck King Crash is. I know it say Smoke Run Battle League right here. One leg dude from Chicago. He nice? He was fire versus Rum Nitty. I'm scared.
Like, how you cool to come to a battle league, but then when they give you my name, try to go up on the price. Hey, Tay-Rock. Hey, come outside. Hey, why you ducking? Hey, stop that hide. Hey, what you scared? Don't wanna die? Or you just too much of a bitch to tuck your pride? Okay, really I don't like you. Lying on another nigga name, I'm not the type to. You not the face of shit, can never be my idol. Glock Drakes and ARPs, my gun titles. Hey, my demons having talks with me, saying smoke right like I'm Pookie. I try to leave it alone, but he keep calling me.
This be calling me, man. Be calling me, man. I just gotta go to it.
It don't matter on or off a beat. I'm godly, but Kanye wouldn't even tell Jesus to come and walk with me. Don't play the games you niggas play. You niggas gay. That nigga Tay be on surf dick, literally trying to ride the wave. Rey Mysterio, don't try to hide the face outside the cave. Dracula wouldn't survive the light of day. I'm from the rag, so get in tune. Get you get you spoon, get you shot up in the streets, or get you shot by Von. Step into the smoke room, we with all the action. I'm just working on aim for me, this target practice. I could really be on bully, turn to Debo. Switch on the Glock, that bitch spit AMG mode. And I heard you beat your
Hey.
hoe out of anger. Ayy, blink twice, caution for any signs of danger. I'm a painter, I draw guns with a stick. They done let me in this game, I might glitch. They ask why you shooting that rock, I got an itch. Shit, might as well scratch him off the list. You know what I'm saying? Cause that nigga told me when I see him to have that energy, and when I say some shit, he ain't have that energy, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm just trying to see what's to it, you know what I'm saying? King Crash, bitch.
What you mean when you saw him crash? What happened? You saw him? That wasn't bad. I can't front. Okay. We got action, Rock. Rum Nitty said he put blood in his mouth. He still ain't fuck with me, though. Beat is fire, but it's not a diss track. Put this dude on stage against Chester. It was cool. Nigga floated, not gonna lie. Shout out to you, Brody. Shout out to you, Levon. Yeah, hell yeah. I'm not mad at it all. Yeah, man, I'm not mad at it all either. That shit was better than John shit and Serious Jones shit that just dropped. If we're gonna keep it a Beansky, you know, if we're gonna keep it a Beanskiano. All right, he might have got his page back. That shit down now, and it looked like everything. I'll tell you what, Easy. I just gotta say this. I am not going to be the karma guy, right? Because necessarily, according to you, you haven't just went out and flagged anybody for nothing. But I am a big believer in energy. And I do believe that the energy you put out does return in a certain way. You know? Now, if we consider what you said about people using your footage to diss you, you're taking the footage down. I actually don't have a problem with that. You're not going to use my content and then shit on me. Copy. But, not going to lie to you, that I can't wait to get the Hip Hop is Real page taken down. Like, your joy in trying to do that, I think rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. And it didn't help the case that you weren't flagging pages. Right? So, you know, hopefully you get your page back. I'm hoping that you get access to your page again and shit like that, because I totally understand how, you know, shitty of a feeling that might be if you lose your page or you're in, you know, you're in danger of losing your page. But yeah, you know, just gotta make sure you be careful with energy you putting out there. 804 Rennie, bro, we don't care. Run that track back. No, you eat a dick. I don't care what you talking about. And now I'm not running it back. You just fucked it up for Lee. I was ready to look out for him and run it back. Now I'm not. Since you want to come in here yucking. You just messed up his run back. Now he got to wait till the night. He should have a problem with you, not me. Fuck you talking about? Bro, we don't care. I don't give a fuck what you care about. Slide. We'll holler at you. Fuck is you talking about? Nah, I don't be liking that shit. Bro, we don't care. Run it back. Why you speaking like you speak for the chat? You don't got a star next to your name or wrench next to your name. You just in here yucking get talking about what you don't care about. Fuck is you talking about? I don't know what battle rap channels you be on. It's not one of them. You know? Respectfully. Shit, get this nigga a coffee and a cig. Why he go crazy on homie like that? Y'all ain't just hear him say in the middle of my spew as I'm talking, bro, we don't care, play the track back. Who the fuck is he talking to? What do you mean we don't care? Fuck is you talking about? You a visitor in here trying to move furniture around, opening curtains and shit. You walk right in here and start touching the heat, the heat and air. You start changing the temp in the room. You a guest in here. You tell me what to do. Come in here touching radios and shit. Shit'll get you slapped on. And y'all want to say Froze tripping. He just told me we don't care about what you talking about. Play that song again. Like what? I'm mad? No, I'm on fucking timing. Respectfully. You know, I'm in here touching thermostats and shit. You know, the temperature ball. What's up with him? You know? The fuck? Watch your mouth, Froze. I'm a yick yucker. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. You said that. You was cool with saying that? You was cool with saying that? Nah, Bull got right at Rock. I don't know if y'all heard the start of the song. He was talking about how he tried to overcharge him or some shit like that. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Bull with that crazy shit he just said. No bullshit. Only you feel like this. Nobody else does. We good. Hold on. We good over here with URL and Easy gonna be a topic as long as battle rap lives. But in my opinion, the most upped up part about it in the long term is they were worse off without each other. URL had the next star to build around. Easy was gonna get the Rock Geechee type of push for the next 5 years. So much work left on the table. Rock responds to this. Only you feel like this. Nobody else does. We good over here without him, and he ain't shit without battle rap. But Rock, there's a lot of battlers who aren't shit without battle rap. And you say only he feels like this. I don't think only he feels like this. There's some truth to what Jay Smoke saying. My thing is, if you're so interested in not battling and shit, why do you speak on him like in that way? Because it just entices us. You got mad at me one time when I said this, and I don't give a fuck. You got mad because I said, yo, if Rock is not going to do the battle, I would rather him just stop ranting and getting on camera and publicly speaking about Easy, because all it does is make us want to see the battle more. So when you're going on this campaign about how you're never going to battle him, you ain't doing shit to help him out, you ain't doing no business with him, okay, I have no problem with you feeling like that. Ain't no problem with that. That's how you feel, cool. But when you start talking about him the way you do, when you make certain comments, when you get on interviews and shit like that, you make us want to see the battle more. Right? He said Easy ain't shit without battle rap. That is 85% of battle rappers. Right? That is literally some of your peers aren't shit without battle rap. You know? Who's interested in a top tier battle rapper when he doesn't do anything but battle rap? Does he do anything outside of battle rap? Does he have a page? Does he have a website? Does he have anything? No, we only get to see him when he's on Knowledge's camera or when he's battling. Fuck you talking about? Everybody ain't shit without this shit. Who ain't got nothing going on. You know? URL is going to be URL with or without Easy. But when Jay Smo says there was a lot of work left on the table, he's not wrong about that. We would have gotten Easy versus Mook. They tried to do it already. We would have gotten Easy versus Rock. Geechee and Easy would have been on URL. It just would have been a lot of good stuff if he would have ended up staying. They were trending in a good area. You know, but I would just ask how many battle rappers or something without battle rap? Rock said that shit like he was Hitman. Like he was on Wild 'N Out or something. Yeah. A lot of niggas ain't shit without battle rap. That's the truth of the matter. Yeah, man, I don't know. I would like them to do that battle, but at this point, Rock makes you fatigued with the battle. Rock is bigger outside of battle rap. Ball high. Y'all high? You meant? Well, Rock is bigger outside of battle rap. Y'all high. Just based off what grounds? So and just help me put me on game. I don't mind being wrong. Like in what? Yeah, like in what regards? Yeah, no, he is the logo inside of battle rap, but I don't really see Rock doing any content or anything outside of battle rap. Yeah, like I haven't seen him on no TV show. I haven't seen him, he rarely even does interviews. I've seen him on like a couple like house wrestling shows. I know Rock loves wrestling a lot. But yeah, I think battle rap is where his peak is. He hasn't really been able to transition out of battle rap, which is surprising because, like, you think about like Sue Surf and some of these guys and shit, what things that they created outside of just the battle rap shit. You would think like maybe Rock would start dropping music, or Rock should be on Surf's level. He should have the following outside of battle rap that Surf has. But I think that's up to Rock. That's the lack of what Rock has done outside of battling. So yeah, like I would like Rock to have songs with maybe some artists that are big names that could have gave him a feature or something like that. Only Hitman is outside of battle rap, and Surf is a close two because of the drop music. So Mook is out of battle rap. Lux is out of battle rap. Respectfully. Roan is out of battle rap. But Lux, Mook, Conceited is out of battle rap. Charlie's out of battle rap. People know Charlie Clips from Wildin' Out. Some people don't even know who he is in battle rap. Sharon, yeah, there's plenty of guys that you can name them. There's names you can tell when somebody's known outside of battle rap. They're known outside of battle rap. And it gives you a very easy selection of the ones who Math is known out of battle rap. Yes, Mook and Lux are known outside of battle rap for sure. Literally. Like literally. The opportunities Rock sees outside of battle rap is because of battle rap. I didn't know Rock outside of battle rap. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So you can't look at Clips and say he adds some battle rap and then says that means he's not known outside of battle rap. Yes, he does have shit going on. Geechee too. Geechee got a page. I've seen Geechee do mad shit. You know what I mean? But there's definitely other money out there for Rock. There has been opportunities for sure over the course of his career where I'm sure he could have transitioned into something to building his own personal brand. Rock is the LeBron of battle rap. He doesn't need to be known out of battle rap. I so disagree with that. I so disagree with that. Because, for example, let's use Rock and Surf, right? Let's use Rock and Surf. If battle rap tomorrow went away and it was just not here anymore, it was nothing left to get out of it, like it wasn't an industry no more, we know what Surf would do. Surf would be streaming music, dropping music videos on his channel. He might even start streaming. He's done that before. But we know we know Surf has ways to get to it. That's just public knowledge for us. What would Rock do tomorrow if there's no more battle rap? And it's not just Rock. There's a lot of battlers who would be in that bowl. What would he do? Sure, he's one of the biggest stars, if not the logo of battle rap. There's so many things for Surf to do. There's so many things for Hitman to do. There's so many things for these guys have access because of what they built. You know, the truth of the matter is what would happen. So, you know, when I see Rock says, you know, battle, you know, Easy's nothing without battle rap, but there's a lot of battlers like that, a lot of stars. I'm not getting that, Rock, Tim. I'm just being objective and giving my opinion on what was publicly said. Surf ain't shit without Rock. Oh, man. I'm not saying chaos. I'm not saying that he can't do it. It's just, will he do it? Has he done it? Is he doing it? Like right now is a slow time in the business. I'm even surprised Rock ain't pop out and drop a track. Right? Froze, leave it alone. Rock won't take offense and invite you to the Frank stand. It wouldn't be the first or second time he's done that. So, you know, I really could give a fuck. I don't have no problem with Rock. Rock, no, I got love for him. That doesn't mean I'm not going to speak about public shit that he's a part of and give my opinion on it. He don't have to agree with everything I say. Nobody does. I'm not trying to shit on Rock at all in any way, shape, or form. But, you know, just based off of what he said, being objective, you know, yeah. I would like Rock to start dropping some music. I would like Rock to start streaming. I would like Rock to be more in tune with keeping his brand active. You know, it'll help him. It's revenue. It's money. You know, it's money. I told bros, I said, yo, if Surf come home and he just start Twitch streaming, he's going to be rich. He don't have to battle. He don't. Surf is made for streaming. Perfect for it. Rock been here. He know what's up, and we want that smoke with Rock this year. Rock Funk Flex Freestyle Fire. Surf had the best lives. Surf lives used to be hilarious, bro. He tried streaming. The views wasn't viewing because you can't walk into the streaming platform and just expect views to be there. Battle rap don't have a heavy presence on Twitch. There's a very small percentage of battle rap fans that are on Twitch heavy. So even if the viewership isn't there, that's okay. You know, I know he has Twitch. I've saw that comment 40 times. What I'm saying is, it's okay if the viewership isn't there early on. That's what building a community consists of. Being consistent, talking to 13 people, then changing that to 26 people, changing that to 50 people, to en route to 100. It's just about building. Battle rappers aren't big enough to where they could just cut the camera off and every viewer that they got on their YouTube battles is going to pull up. Doesn't work like that. Does not work like that. If it was that easy, everybody would do it. Rock and Surf could start a podcast. Everybody would watch. Yes. The problem is Surf is probably going to come home and go to Joe Budden's podcast. You know, Rock is a legend inside of battle rap, but zero visibility outside of it. Can't compare that with any of the other entertainers out there. NBA, NFLs are completely not comparable to battle rap. Yeah. You got to understand, like, it's not necessarily all right, Queen's Flip, right? Shout out to Queen's Flip. Queen's Flip goes live on his YouTube periodically. I've seen him go live multiple different times. He's not an every single day live person, but I've seen Queen's Flip go live multiple times. The last time I seen Queen's Flip live, it looked like he was having a little get-together. There was 380 people in there. Most people would say Queen's Flip is probably bigger than Rosenberg Raw. I do more numbers than Queen's Flip on the lives. But that's not because I'm more popping than Queen's Flip. I'm on YouTube more. I engage with my chat more. I go live every single day, right? So it's different like genres in YouTube. And certain viewerships are different, right? So Queen's Flip is on Joe Budden's podcast, one of the biggest podcasts in the world. I outview him on lives. I'm not on no major podcast. I don't sit down with Joe Budden every day. I don't have that cosign. So why are the numbers different? Well, he probably goes live 2-3 days a week at most. Right? So it really comes down to activity. Rock can't pull up to Twitch and just expect 1,100 people to be there. He's got to build it. So as long as he's consistent, it'll build. It will build. You know what I mean? But a lot of battle rappers need to do that shit. A lot of battle rappers need to take notes. A lot of battle rappers should be trying to find out ways to get revenue when the battle leagues aren't calling. It makes this shit more easy to navigate. And Twitch is a whole different beast. People just throw Twitch around like it's easy to get on there and get popping. It's not. It's not. It's difficult. You got to grind the page. You got to work. You got to hustle. You know what I mean? So more battle rappers need to hustle. That was crazy though, man. That was crazy. Seeing nigga Page get fucking hacked like that was insane. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know if Easy clicked the link or somebody who had access, but I'd kick everybody off my shit. I thought Twitch was for video games. Nah, it's not just for that at all. Twitch has transitioned way more than just video game streaming. I have a gaming account. I'm affiliated now, and it's one hell of a grind now. Yep, my Madden League just started year 2, and I'm getting my gaming computer tomorrow. Can't wait, y'all. Getting another green screen, getting my gaming computer tomorrow. I'm hoping by next week we can start recording, do game streams and shit on the late night. That's my goal. Tweety, Froze need to jump to Twitch. My Twitch, I already have a Twitch. Frozenberg 6. I'm going to be multi-streaming once I start gaming. So I'll be streaming live on FrozenbergTv Gaming, and I'll be streaming on Twitch. We'll get there. I got y'all. We'll get there. You know, it's funny. So bros yesterday is like, yo, I need an intro song. I'm going to hit up LTE Capone. So I'm like, all right, bet. I wake up this morning. He sends me an intro song. And it's not LTE Capone. And it was fire. And I'm like, yo, no, you didn't outsource. No, you didn't outsource for an intro song. So I think the tournament is today. El Papi Gordo is tonight, 7 p.m. It's only 11 o'clock in the morning, good brother. It is the day. Long day ahead of us, ain't it? King of the Dot was on there. Some URL shit is starting to be on there. Okay. No, you good? It ain't on my bad. You ain't got to say my bad. I think y'all niggas be mistaking my passion and how direct I talk. Like I be going at everybody. I don't. That's how I talk. Hey, everybody, FrozenbergTV right here. Hold on. Let's make sure y'all go watch his 2 new videos. We got to get his watch hours up so we can get his monetization. All right. Come on. Share channel. Copy link right over here to the comments. FrozenbergTV right there. Make sure y'all go watch his blog. He got 2 blogs up right now. He dropping another one a day. I hijacked his page. I'm gonna drop another video that I did for his page. And Smack is not. He had to break it down. This is the same blog, but he had to break it down into 2. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all go check out bro shit. Might just DM me on Twitter. Hold on. King Bow sent that diss track to me. Man, my phone keep ringing out of miss mad shit. Verb drops the 2nd out of 3 songs aimed at J Mills. Oh, he dropped another joint. Side note, I think Nala should get the Yik Yucker of the Year award. Y'all crazy. You just subbed? That's not how you spell sub, good brother. I got a couple things I got to get through today. All right, y'all. So listen, tonight, 7 p.m., we're doing the first round of the tournament. Y'all want to know who battling? All right, just in case they watching, I'll let them know who's battling tonight. All right, tonight. All right, we got Alafi versus Florida Boy 3-2-1. That's going down tonight. Reno versus Backpack Sway. That's going down tonight. Lyrical versus Noise Neighbors. That's going down tonight. And Eddie Nicks versus Marcus Ybarra. I'm saying that right. Going down tonight. We got 4 battles. So if you heard your name, if your name was called, if one of your homies' names was called, let them know tonight is the first round and they will be battling. I'll see you tonight, 7 o'clock. Your friends won't tell you Frozy will.
It's Big Froze, Big